All right. What's up? Hey, everybody. Thank you for coming to my channel, Net Spiritually Inclined. I am Net, and this is Fuck Love Celebrity Tarot edition for Shawntae Harris, also known as the Brat, and her wife, Jessica Harris-Dupart, better known as Big Booty Judy. This reading is for entertainment purposes only and all alleged. I do not know these individuals or anybody they're connected to personally. All information provided in this video is based on divination. Please like and share this video to get it more exposure. I would appreciate it. So let me share my screen with y'all real quick. So we can get a picture of them up on the screen before I start. Okay, there they go. All right, so let's jump right into it. So let's look at the tarot cards and see what's going on. So the first card that came out for the Brat and Judy is the Knight of Pentacles, and it came out reversed. So this is telling me that one of them in a marriage, because this card talks about being bored from doing something over and over again. So one of them feels like the other one is too focused on her career and neglecting the other aspects of her life, possibly even neglecting the marriage in some ways or in some way. Somebody in the marriage also feels like the other's actions are guided by self-interest at times, and that there's little interest in the benefit of others. And then somebody in the marriage also feels like the other is not satisfied with their job and is restless or not completely satisfied with their job. The next card is the Princess of Swords. It came out reversed. So the Princess of Swords reverse talks about annoyance and somebody being a motor mouth. So somebody in the marriage feels like everything the other woman say and do is challenged. Or I'm sorry, somebody in marriage feels like everything she says and does is challenged because somebody acts like they know everything. And intuitively, I feel like this is the Brat feeling like this about Judy. I feel like the Brat feels like everything she says and does is challenged by Judy, and that Judy acts like she knows everything at times. And I feel like maybe Judy needs more mental stimulation from the Brat. And then I feel like the Brat may feel that Judy is all talk and no action sometimes and makes promises that she can't keep. And then I feel like Judy feels like the Brat needs to work on how she speaks to others, because it could come off the wrong way to people. And I'm feeling like the Brat has scattered energy and she worries about people judging her. All right. The next card is the King of Wands reverse. So the King of Wands reverse is about control and aggression. And this is how one woman in the marriage feels about the other woman in the marriage. And I feel like this is how the Brat feels about Judy, at least sometimes. It looks like the Brat does not like weakness. You know, there may be a weakness that Judy has that the Brat does not like, or either it's like a habit that Judy has of not taking action when it's needed. And you know, this comes off as being controlling and domineering to Judy. And it also looks like Judy feels like the brat lacks the ability to do something in moderation as well. That's what I'm saying. The Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords is about stillness and indecision. Yeah, the card is saying that there's two ideas or beliefs in their marriage that seem to be in conflict. I'm definitely picking up the energy of some kind of conflict situation going on in the marriage. For the record, let me just say that I'm not saying that it's a physical conflict or even a conflict that's real deep, but I am picking up some kind of conflict going on, but they are trying to maintain balance in the marriage in the situation of conflict. I am saying that they are disagreeing about something, but somebody is practicing verbal restraints, and I feel like it's the brat, so that she does not say anything to Judy that she'll regret. And the brat also try not to provoke an argument with Judy. Yes, the brat is determining the pros and cons of the situation. It's like two different issues showing up that is too serious for them to stay neutral in, but at the same time, they don't feel like they're in a position to settle the dispute. And I'm also saying arbitration, which means a third party may have to intervene, or the situation could get taken to court, but hopefully it don't have to go that far. The Princess of Wands is the next card. It came out reverse. So the Princess of Wands in reverse talks about deflation, freedom to fail, learning experiences. So I feel like the brat feels like certain things have not been going as planned. It don't necessarily have to do directly with their marriage. It looks like the brat had some kind of idea about something, but she may have lost enthusiasm after things didn't work out the way she thought they would, because the brat is a perfectionist. And the card is also telling the brat that trying out an idea and failing is a process, and it gives her room to experiment and to allow herself the freedom to fail and then get back up. And the next card is the King of Swords. So this card actually wants to compliment the brat in the marriage for having an educational foundation. It's basically saying that she's very intellectual and effective at solving problems, at least most of the time. It's saying that the brat understands and respects the value of truth, fairness, and principles. She know that what's right is what's important. Is saying that the brat has high ethical standards, that she's a rational and objective thinker, that she makes good and fair decisions most of the time, that she has the ability to skillfully communicate ideas and information most of the time, no matter how complex. Okay. All right. So from my Love Oracle deck. All right, y'all. If y'all are watching and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. If you like this video, share this video, give the video a thumbs up, all that. So for my Love Oracle deck, the Brat and Judy got lightning, camera, and self-indulgence. I'm seeing with this lightning card a sudden change happening because of some shocking news. That doesn't necessarily mean it has anything to do with their marriage directly, but I am seeing a surprise coming that could cause an upheaval and a transformation in their marriage. With the camera card, I feel like it's going to be something from one of their past that in some way affects their future. Honestly, I feel like it's the brat. This is something that she has experienced in her past and learned from, but it's an experience that she will never forget. And it looks like she has times where she thinks about that time in her life and it affects her negatively, which affects the energy in the marriage negatively for that moment at least. With this self-indulgence card, the brat knows that it's time to heal from that negative past experience. Whatever happened in the past, it forced her to focus on herself, realize her self-worth, do the shadow work, and learn self-appreciation before she got married to Judy. Okay. All right. So the next four cards are Separation, Spring, Spirit Guides, and Comfort Zone. So I feel like these cards are saying one of them is having a hard time dealing with somebody that they loved very much passing away. She really wished that that person was still here. And I feel like it's the Brat, but it could be either one of them. But the cards are saying that either the Brat or Judy need to know that every plan she makes, every seed that she tries to sow will always prosper, because her loved one is her spirit guide, making things happen for her in the physical world from the spiritual world. I feel like she clings to her wife, because whoever passed away, maybe her wife reminds her of that person in some ways. So her wife is her comfort zone, as she should be. Okay. All right. Let's get into the final messages of the reading. So they have the stability card, the messages card, and the metamorphosis card. So with the stability card, it's telling me that the Brat and Judy do feel grounded, calm, and comfortable in their marriage overall. And it shows in their finances, their careers, their personal relationships, and their home life. You know, they're pretty solid. They're comfortable. You know, they feel comfortable about their current place in life. They do have advice not to get too comfortable with what's familiar to them, to the point that they start missing out on new opportunities. The messages card is telling me that one of them could have recently came across a black feather, or that they will. It could have been when they were going for a walk, looking out the window. But like I said before, it's a message from a passed away loved one in the spiritual world. It's a message that they're surrounded by their angels and a divine guidance is watching over them. The color of a feather determines the message that it's given, but for them, this feather is black, and that's letting them know that they are on the right path. The card is also saying that they should look out for a meaningful call, text, or email. And the metamorphosis card. So in this reading, I am connecting with the Brat's energy more than I'm connecting with Judy's energy. I grew up on the Brat's music, and I am a fan of the Brat. So this card is saying that the Brat could be feeling like she's transforming into a whole new person. And it's a process that's not always pretty or comfortable. It may not be easy for her to move away from people, places, and things that's been part of her life for a very long time. But the reality is that they're no longer serving the Brat. So this process of the Brat's transformation is preparing her for the next step in her life's journey. The person she's becoming is connected to her higher self. So it's important that the Brat makes room in her life for the new version of herself. And the card is saying that she might need to make more changes in her social circle soon. All right, so y'all, that is the reading. Thank you for listening to Fuck Love Celebrity Tarot, the Shawntae Harris, also known as the Brat, and Jessica Harris-Dupart, also known as Big Booty Judy edition. Make sure you check back, because I'll be doing more of these, and you never know which celebrity couple will be next.